Hello, my name is Dominic Underhallhouse and welcome to another episode of Moonbreaker. In today's episode we're going to go straight back in some ranked again. We're going to pick our Xuna comeback list and we're just going to have a bit of fun with it and just see if we can just keep climbing those ranks a bit by bit. I'm going to try and do some more games off of camera as well to try and actually make there a bit more progression in the gameplay, because at the moment we've been sitting around the same rank for quite a few videos. So this is a list we're going to be running. Hopefully we can have a nice game with it. If you're enjoying the content, please do like, comment, subscribe, join on Patreon, all those wonderful things. I am sorry the content has been a little bit repetitive recently. I am aware of that. It's just a case that I'm only a few weeks away now from getting married. We're getting married next month, and there is so much planning to do that I don't have the time to sort of map out, plan something different, and go for an entirely new strain of content. So it will be getting a bit more varied in the future, but for now, I do apologise. It is going to be just playing some similar lists. When I do get time, I'll try and make something a little bit more different. But honestly, I'm just playing what I'm having fun with, and hopefully that's fun for you guys to watch as well. So we're against Gamma Cleric, a level 9 fellow Xuna player. I like they've painted a few things gold on their model as well. I'm wondering, is there maybe like a, if everyone uses default skins, is like a player 1, player 2 colour difference? But this definitely looks painted. It looks quite cool. I like the gold wings on there as well. Okay, so we've got 3 points. Question is, which direction do we want to go? I mean, so if they both go the same way, that's good news for us. They do, okay. So to me, that probably says that Xuna should go down and Toltecan should just pop into the middle. We can contest this objective early on. See, this is the one thing I don't get with Charge and Makoa. I don't think this actually contributes very much whatsoever.
No one is in the lead.
So, pop Toltecan down and just nudge onto that point. And then, honestly, we're probably going to move like further up with him next turn, but for now, we're just going to... In fact, what do we want to deploy? You know what? I think just playing Maximus out and just trying to compete on multiple objectives. In fact, no, you know what? We are going to play Maximus out and compete on multiple objectives, but we're going to do so on this angle here. So we'll just get the angle over onto... What we want to hit is Charge and Makoa, really, because that's the one that gets us points. So is there 40? 40 will do. If we get one hit here, that's nice. We still hold the objective either way. And we did get a hit, which is perfect. Just what we want, and we keep ourselves nice and safe. We may as well pop a couple of defensive buffs down. So next turn we'll be able to move up onto this point, but now we're holding 2 points. They're going to be able to contest this one at least, but this gives us a bit of safety here. So okay, they missed, which is good. So I wonder where they go this way. And they're not going to be in range of the cinder pile, so that's reasonable for them. It could just be the case that we just send... What can we do? I'm trying to figure out what's the best thing we can send in this direction. So they're contesting here, which is good for them. We're obviously going to move in this direction and probably try and just deploy onto this objective. Maybe even send like Detonia over this way, maybe?
Your turn. You have a 1-point lead.
So, move up here first. Actually, where's the cinder pile explosion range? Right. It's quite a decent range, so I hope this still allows us to deploy out of the way of that. It doesn't. That is a pretty big error. Okay. So what do we do then? I think we obviously just move up here, keep Mahan going. We should still be out of range of this, which is good. I mean, we could just Detonia back here and start poking. They're not going to have too much, so yeah. We'll send that over.
Like my battle mask?
So this giving us 68% makes me feel relatively confident we can just poke it and get at least a bit of an effect there. Dardo's already designed. There's no point in howling. So we... Oh no, we left the middle point. That's actually quite a big mistake. We've given them a huge amount of free real estate there.
She admires
The interesting thing with this is they've got a lot of, basically they've got a lot of sort of longevity here. We don't have the ability to kill something in one go. Okay, so they did get that hit.
Could today be it?
Charging Makoa is going to get the hit onto Toltecan unless we kill Makoa. So it depends on if they put the heal onto Makoa. If they do, then it's very, very difficult for us to kill. If they don't, it's very likely that we can do. So
My armor will distract.
that is fine. It's just the heals that we need to worry about. If they put the heals somewhere, yeah. So that's the right option. Now it is going to be difficult to score this.
Your turn. No one is in the lead.
So we have got Furia. We can't deal 8 damage is the problem. We can do at least a few here. I mean, this is a really nice lob. So what if we could get onto Snaring?
I've got plans.
Can we get a couple of damage? It's very unlikely. So the best we've got there is 61. But we may as well try. So if we get... Okay, we did miss one of those. It's pretty much what we expected. So the question is, what do we do?
Don't start with me.
I think we move Titonia over here. Same with Xuna. We've already got the defensive field here anyway. So what do we follow up with? Oh, we can Savria here. And nudge that. Or we can just Furia.
Do what you can.
Fury with a big base and charge a Makoa is interesting. I think we're going to Furia.
Anger is present.
And we're just behind, like, here. Sure, this isn't great. I'm not overly happy with this. We didn't get to contest this either.
They have a 1
And the fact that we can't deal with Makoa is quite awkward. It's just whether or not we can do something over here. So Snarling is going to have an option there. But with Charging Makoa this time, there is a much better chance that we can actually deal with it. So, okay, what's this going to be? Jailbreak. Okay, so they found a way to basically lock us up. That's fine. But we've got ways of dealing damage this time at least. Because their visibility field is there. So we've realistically got quite a bit of damage coming through. Where are they going to move? Because if they move into the wrong position... Ooh, we've got a bit of a lag here. Right, so we might be able to charge a Makoa... not charge to Titonia and just deal with this. We also have access to Arya, who can just poke through anything. Okay, so... I don't think this heal's the right choice, interestingly. I think that heal's the wrong choice. And that we can start dealing with things over here.
Your turn. No one is in the lead.
So the first thing is to see how much we can get with one Titonia activation. So these 3 seems pretty great to me. We can then pop ourselves over here. And I think what we actually want to do is just deploy Mahan somewhere that we're going to be in a minute, but not yet. So we'll take
Unit
that.
is disarmed.
Oh, we're still disarmed.
Meditating is for
Okay,
tiny
so we do need to
pets.
use some of our resources here. I'm not quite sure why we're at 30% here. Oh, of course, it's that. Okay, so what can we do? Can we get Maximus to
I
get
forgot my lucky
anything in on there?
cravat.
So we actually might have messed this up slightly, which is quite funny. So let's go for this instead. We will still heal
Always
here.
complications.
And if we had AoE here, that would be perfect, but we don't, so... oh my goodness, what am I doing?
You
Ah,
have deployed
that was
5
definitely the wrong
crew
place.
on the field.
But it's okay. We're contesting everything. That went very badly,
You
I'll be
have
completely
a
honest.
1-point lead.
So Fury is now going to die. And Charger Makoa is going to live. Both of those are quite problematic for us. This was a terrible place to place Arya. I definitely just panicked with the time and accidentally just placed it wherever it came to. So the question is, what do we do for a follow-up? Shrapnel could be really nice here. We didn't move our captain, we didn't move Titonia. Like, this was all just a mess. This shouldn't have been where anything was. So, okay, crankbait pulling over there, that's fine. So this is going to die, and then it looks like they're basically setting us up for a really nice shrapnel. If we go correctly there. Yep, so this is fine. That, do you know, that nearly... Does that...
like that.
How do some of these things hold the point and some not? Like, it doesn't look like we are there, but when you hover over it, it highlights looking like it is. So, what is their plan? So, the good news is our only disarmed unit is no longer disarmed. Maximus can probably just come out and play a bit more often. Interestingly, they have reduced accuracy and we didn't there. And this is going to be a really nice place to howl. Yeah, there we go.
Good bug.
So, funnily enough, we can just deal with Makoa,
You have a 1-point lead.
but I think we also kind of have
This
to.
mask really draws the eye.
Oh no, because it healed again. They healed. So, getting over here. So this is technically out of it. So we'll do this and howl. We're going to rely on Maximus getting at least one hit, I think. So go for like 53, 55. That's pretty reasonable to get a hit. Okay, so we're going there and contest this point.
Would a grenade help?
Titonia wants to lob explosives over here, it looks like.
Ah, bold and
We
zesty.
can, so we can do 3 damage over there, and then we can probably just finish that off. Yeah, I think that has to be the case. So we do 3 damage there,
Ate something.
and then we can deploy shrapnel and go for a really nice sort of shrapnel double kill, is what I'm going to call it here. The closer we can get so that we don't hit our own Tolscan, the better.
You have deployed 5
Okay.
out of 6 crew on
This'll
the
do.
field. Well
We'll take
done.
this point away.
You have a clear point advantage.
We'll assign Dada over here. Mahana over all of these. And save our resources for next turn.
Opponent's
So now
turn.
they don't hold any
You have a
objectives.
3-point lead.
We've got 2 technically, but this one's the most important one. We can sort of keep that fairly safe. So until they start killing crew at a rapid rate, we're going to be okay on this. Ah, they touched in there, so they had the 50% reduced accuracy. That's good for us. So this has been a bit of a mess of a game, but we're not out of this yet. We've got Shrapnel in, who does hit fairly hard. We're going to have 8 next turn, but not 9. So this is their crosshair. Crosshair should be aiming for probably our Shrapnel. But here's the thing: we only need to kill 1 crew next turn to actually have lethal, unless they kill something here. So without them killing, I mean, they could go for Arya. Arya hasn't moved, so yeah, crosshair onto Arya does get the kill. We'd get 1 point back.
Your turn.
They didn't
You have a
activate
4-point
crosshair.
lead.
Oh, that's not good news, OB.
Die? No more
So we just stillness here, shoot crosshair,
Calcium.
pop our own crosshair down, and just end this game with a 97% chance.
Maximum number of crew
There we
on the
go.
field.
So we've got our rank game. We're going to get a little bit more,
One step closer.
points in that respect. Move our way up that ladder slightly, and it is nice to play a variety of lists. You know, we don't want to just be playing the same thing over and over again. At the moment, I do feel like Xuna and Astra are the 2 that I switch between the most. I will be trying to figure out some things with Zax and Gardner Joe as well. Extilior sort of in the middle ground, so I do play Extilior a bit, not loads of the time, but I think that he has a bit more potential than Zax and Joe do in my mind at the moment. But it all depends on how that playstyle sort of comes out, how the games work out. Still at 28, a little bit more grinding to do yet, but we are still making progress. If you've enjoyed this, again, like, comment, subscribe, all those things. I appreciate every single thing you can do to support the channel. Even those people who've commented and saying all they can do is like and comment, I appreciate you as well. So thank you so much for watching, and most importantly, have a good day.